Hello and welcome back. Today we have another Q&A, and well, it's actually only one question, and it's from Enrique from Chile, and he has a bit of a similar setup with these Chinesium GPS-DO. He also has the FTIS-5 for his old HP stuff for 5 and 10 megahertz. And then he has his distributor and he has his frequency counter. And he has the FA-2, exactly like I have here. And he noticed if he puts it, I think he had the bird power meter with an RF top at the side. I don't have that, so I'll just use my home built RF top. But what he did, he put his transmitter on the bird with the dummy load, and then from the RF top to the frequency counter, this one, the FA-2, and then he connected at the other end. So he has the 50 ohms there to the spectrum analyzer, and he found out that if he stopped transmitting, that it seems like that the frequency counter was sending back the signal, and he started receiving something on his transceiver. That was a bit weird. And when he switches off the frequency counter and he switches back on, then it was gone. So it seems like there was some resonance or the oscillator gets crazy. So let's see if we can try to do the same. And yeah, I wanted to thank my mailman or all the mailman people, women, because in the month May, where we're in, we have a lot of holidays, little national holidays, and I see that they are still working and to get my toys here to the house. So that is very sweet. So thank you, guys, women and men. I have here a huge LED display. Let me open it. And this is for my first uh, Arduino project. And it's going to be a subscriber counter, which is more fun for me than for you. But I think the build can be very interesting. And well, they come cheaper in the dozen, I think. Well, I didn't buy 12, but I have here the ASP A266, and it's also called the Vimo D1 Mini. So I have a few of those. And well, let's install the software. We're not going to do that today, but I'm going to show how to the whole process because for me it's my first Arduino. So I think it would be interesting if you are also a starter, how to install the software, how to program this. Of course, we're not going to program from scratch, but we probably find somewhere a source for someone who already did that. But then at least we can see how we program the thing, how we load the files. And I still have this prescaler I wanted to see because this one goes up to 100 megahertz, I think. And then we put the prescaler in front. I still need to do that. That was from the other Q&A. I have here also, yeah, it's two different types. I don't know if you remember, but I had this Raiden power supply, and this is the biggest version available. So this is the Raiden RD 6018. So this is 1080 watts, and I added a 1200 watts power supply inside. But the thing is, the power supply, the ventilator is always full power, and that is a lot of noise. And so I wanted to do something with that. So I have here an PWM controller, temperature controlled, 12 volts. So, and these things you can program, and there was also a little bit of a, yeah, it is difficult to find the proper manual. So I found a few, I combined them, and I think we can make it work. I have one from Banggood, and I have one from AliExpress, and well, they are exactly the same. Yeah, no difference at all. They are exactly the same. Yeah, even the text on the back is the same. So that would be interesting to see also. And I, of course, as always, I will put the download link below the video. Yeah, and before I bought these, I was thinking to solve it in another way, because this was one of my first videos, and I think it was the W1209. Yeah, the W1209. This is a little temperature controller with a relay, but that one is not variable. This is just on and off. So you just set it to 40 degrees, and then it just switches on or off. You have both contacts, normal open, normal close. And so that was my first solution, because I still had it. And then I thought, because I remember that from my other power supply, this, what is this? It's an Amrel, American Reliance. This was very nice power supply. So I used this before I had the Sigland. And this one was variable. So when it was just switched on, it was spinning very low. And then the more power you used, the more the louder the fan was going to blow. And that I don't mind. I prefer without, but of course with high power, like 1200 watts, of course you need to cool some things. But then I don't mind if I'm actually using it. I don't mind that it is starting to be noisy. But this was just on and off, so then it's silent, and then probably set it around 40, 45 degrees, and then and it starts blowing, and then it switches off and it's cold again. But then, yeah, that is on and off, and that's why I thought, okay, maybe these controllers are a little, the PWM controllers are a bit better for that. So we have a look at that. I have a few of those also. And something else that is maybe also cool. I have here an RFID copy machine, and this one should do, according to the seller, should do 10 different frequencies. So this, and you can do cards and batches. And the batches, I have 2 different frequencies, and the cards, I think I have different frequencies. So that is also cool to try. Because these batches or these cards we use, for instance, for our garbage containers here in the Netherlands are usually underground, and they only have little entrance on the top in the street, so it's just a little thing. You put your card, it opens. You can put only one bag because it's a round container in there. You can only put one bag, and then it drops. And yeah, and you only have one for each household. So I think it would be nice to copy that card. So I'm gonna try that. And I have a bunch of screws. This is nice. These are all these little tiny things. So when you repair a laptop or you upgrade the memory or something, I manage sometimes to lose a screw, and so I bought a whole variety of one, bolts and nuts from M2 to M4, also very useful. And yeah, this was cool. In the ad, it looked like it was really like a huge display, and then it arrived. Of course, you can read what is the size, but still, in my mind, it was bigger. But here, it's a little display. I think it is Bluetooth. I don't remember exactly. And yeah, I should be able to send messages to the display. I'm gonna play with that also later probably. So I will prepare the setup and I come back. So Enrique, thank you for your video. Let's try to do the same here. I will get my little mobile radio. I think you were one of the on the one of the ham frequencies, 144 something. So let me switch this also to the 144. And let me see if I have some BNC. Yes, I have. and my RF tab switch to 50 ohms, so it is a dummy load. RF in, let's use a small one, like this. No, this needs to be better, yes. Okay, then I am going to do my 40 dB out, and I will put it first in this frequency counter here to see if it measures the other channel. Okay, let's see if it's loud enough. Okay, there we have it. That works. Now we're going to put the same signal into the, does this one do the same? Channel 1. Oh, you already here. You are right. It does exactly the same. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure you can see, but I put it now in the other mode that is doing statistics. Yeah, the same. But it seems to come really from the, and if I do it on this one, there is no problem. No signal. Okay, this can be because it's not terminated, so I will also do to here. And I reckon just put my 50 ohms. Let's try that. No, then there is no signal left. Okay, I'm trying it now on the second channel. I'm doing exactly the same on the RF top. I have 40 dBs in between. And I'm doing now on the second channel. When I transmit, of course, you can see the frequency. And then now it's not. So it seems to be a problem with the channel 1. So Enrique, I have exactly the same as you have. My channel 1 is indeed, after I transmit, it just transmits the signal back, it seems, and the receiver is receiving something. Now I'm on the second channel, I'm transmitting, and there is nothing. So it seems to be something with channel 1. So, well, at least we have the same problem. So I'm not saying yours is good or mine is good, but at least both have the same issue. So, well, I hope that helped. Okay, I think I'm going to play a little bit now with this display. You can download the app, and well, we have here on and off. I think 2 magnets. You need to glue them on the deck yourself. It comes with a CD that is for Windows. Okay, you can design your own text, and you can download, if you have the Bluetooth version, you can download from the App Store or the Google Play. Okay, Does it do already something, or we need to charge it? Let's see. Ooh, these are these fragile USBs. Okay. Let's see what happens. They have a sense of humor. It's charging and you need to wait, so have a coffee or a tea. Yeah. Okay. Bluetooth. Okay. Well, let's download the app. And it is charging. Look, it's doing half an amp. Maybe it can even do more if I use the high power port. Yeah, a little bit more. Let's see. The app is called Let's Batch. Let's see. I'm just looking for LED badge, and this is the first two that came up, but it's probably this first one. Okay, let's see. I don't think it does anything while it is charging. Okay. So let's put it in Bluetooth mode. Yes. Settings probably. And Bluetooth. I will leave that open while I start the program. Settings. Okay, here it said I need to select 11 or 12 or depending on the type. Oh, I know what type I have. Okay, you don't need to think too much. That is the whole problem, is you think too much. In settings, you just say what type you have. Now I need to look that in my order, which one I bought. But if you put send, then it will automatically try to connect with the Bluetooth. So it's not in settings, it only connects while you're trying to send it, and then it will ask your permission, can it use Bluetooth? And then you say yes. So let's try something. And yeah, oh cool, you can also do pictures. I just say, well, it already said welcome. Just say, hello, hard charge, done, speed, flash, loop. Oh, cool, you can do all kinds of things. Okay, go back. Then I need to push it probably. I think the Bluetooth again. Yes. Send. Completed. Okay. Well, the type I choose seemed to be the correct one, 11, because it does work. But maybe the other one can do more, because it says here you need to choose 11 for these types and 12 for this type. So, Enrique, I hope that is helpful. Too bad I had the same problem, and we played a little bit with LED. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video again. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.